Yo, yo, yo. When we made this rap, we couldn't think of scrap. Now we have no doubt we bout to knock you out. Our unit is 9, we bout to knock you out of line. Let's go! Developmental psych is real important. There's a whole lot to learn, yeah, whole assortment. Starting from the beginning, a man gets a gorega. In there are fertilized eggs, also called zygotes. After about 2 weeks, that egg attaches to the uterine wall. Now embryo's living up in this giant hall. Now at 40 days, everything is growing fast. Arms and legs grow, and the facial features come last. 9 weeks in, and that bro is now a fetus. That thing's probably cocky, thinking everyone wants to meet us. Now being pregnant isn't really that easy. For your baby's sake, you shouldn't be sleazy. Consuming some liquor or some beer or wine could affect your baby without any signs. Those teratogens are harmful as heck, and them getting to your child can cause a major wreck. This wreck called fetal alcohol syndrome. It's hard to forget, is when you see a baby with it, it'll probably be the ugliest baby you ever met. The baby is born. Now it's time for the real work. You know you have to change that diaper when it gives you that smirk. A form of learning is called habituation. It's a decrease in responding with repeated stimulation. Babies focus first on faces and everyone's voices and their moms being their favorite. They like to stare at their moms, so moms better savor it. Eventually, babies go through a process called maturation. All children go through this no matter what the nation. Please don't abuse or deprive your kids in any way, or the order and steps on maturation will be delayed. Next in this unit comes the subject of cognition. All your mental activities are always on a mission.
DEVELOP, mental psychology. DEVELOP, mental psychology.
How people grow and change
Physically, cognitively, and socially. Kohlberg, Harlow, Piaget, and Erikson.
If you keep them in mind, then your studying is all done.
Just because they have autism doesn't make them not a friend. They will always be there with an extra hand to lend. Now that we're being serious, I need to be clear. They might have trouble socially, but they are sincere.
All there needs to be is basic trust that makes them free of their fears. That is a must. It was all up to Erikson just to decide when all theories of psychology would collide.
Now we're talking animals, and it's kind of insane because instead they have imprinting that goes on in their brain. They need their own attachment in their early stages, an emotional bond that consumes the textbook pages. The critical period is an early form of exposure, and it's much needed for independent closure. It's the time period that most learning does exist, and now that I've explained it, I'm done making this list.
DEVELOP, mental psychology. DEVELOP, mental psychology.
How people grow and change
Physically, cognitively, and socially. Kohlberg, Harlow, Piaget, and Erikson.
If you keep them in mind, then your studying is all done.
You see in developmental psychology, you do with 3 types of morality. Kohlberg is the heavyweight of moral development. It's important that you know this because it is relevant. Pre-conventional morality is what we'll start with. It focuses on a child's self-interest. It takes place before the age of 9. They follow the rules so they don't cross the line. Next we do with ages 9 through mid-teens. Now listen close because this one's about you and me. Conventional morality goes like this. Things are done because rules exist. We follow the rules because they are unquestionable. So come along with me and we'll be unstoppable. Post-conventional morality is the last stage. It deals with the later and post-adolescent stage. Identity is a person's sense of who they are in life that can take you very far. Social identity makes you unique and it helps you not feel like a freak. It's how people view themselves in comparison to others. That's why you're different from your sisters and your brothers. Intimacy in Erikson's theory is something that is good for you and me. It's the ability to form loving relationships and to fulfill the human need for companionship.
DEVELOP mental psychology. DEVELOP mental psychology.
How people grow and change.
Physically, cognitively, and socially.
Kohlberg, Harlow, Piaget, and Erikson.
If you keep them in mind, then your studying is all done.
Cognition is the key to all mental processes, like thinking, remembering, and communicate. Understanding cognition is difficult, but Jean Piaget had a proposition. The sensory motor stage is really not all the rage, because not much makes sense from when you're born to this age. Permanence and stranger anxiety are just some of the things that come with infancy. Operational is when you're 2 to 7, and then you can connect things with words and all you can imagine. Egocentrism and pretend play are what make this stage like heaven. Concrete operational is thinking logically. From 7 to 11, you can perform arithmetic operations and understand conservation. At about the age of 12 and then throughout adulthood, formal operational has abstract reasoning. And I am not good at rhyming, so yeah.
DEVELOP mental psychology. DEVELOP